we live, guys? We are live. So we are going to make some breakfast. Let me just say, you are going to make some breakfast with me, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I didn't show you when I first started making breakfast. However, let me just flip the camera so that you see what I'm doing. So here I am making some bacon. So I thought of doing some bacon for me today. I just wanted some bacon. Over here, I have 2 eggs, of which I am going to make some fried eggs in this pan, in this baby. I love this pan. It's non-stick. Yeah. And I am also going to, because I was actually joining some beans, then I found out that I actually didn't have some baked beans. Therefore, I am just going to do my own. So these are the beans. Usually I use these beans for chili. Like if I'm making chili, I use it. However, I am going to do something radical today. I am going to make my beans so that I don't know if I can make like real baked beans, but I am going to make something closer to baked beans. So this is what I'm going to use. This is a six beans mix, six bean mix. Yeah, I don't really drink coffee. I'm not really a coffee person. Therefore, I I make myself some green tea. Yeah. So let me just flip the camera again. Yeah. And so let's just continue cooking. Okay, I want to place it nicely so that you kind of see what I am doing. Yeah. I gotta do something. Let me see what am I going to do. Um so what was I thinking of doing? So I will put my camera here because I know we are having this backlight and the overhead light is not just cooperating. Well, I don't expect to cooperate. It's not doing me justice. Yeah. Ouch. Okay. So, okay. Let me do something and I'll be right back. Okay? Should I answer it? Should I just ignore it? Okay, yeah, so let's continue on making breakfast. So, what I am going to do is, remember I said I did not have some baked beans, so I am just going to do with these beans. I am going to make it into something that mimics the baked beans. And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this onion. I'll also put some garlic because I love garlic. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to cut this onion. Yeah, I wish they, let me see if I can aim the camera so that you guys see what I am doing. Ouch. There, ouch. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? I am cutting some onion. So this is the onion. I used half of it last night. Then this is a half that remained from last night. So I am going to use it today because nothing goes to waste in my kitchen. So I'm going to chop. I'm going to dice it nicely. As you can see, the pieces are small. Take care so that you don't chop yourself, you don't chop your finger off. Yeah, so this is the safest way that I've learned of how to cut the onion. And I've been using this technique for a long time. And I have never cut myself. So keep your fingers away from the knife. Yeah, and so here is a pan, pot, whatever you want to call it, that I'm using, and I am just going to, yeah. And here is what I do with the garlic. So instead of just chopping, because the garlic is a lot smaller than onions, what I do is I just grate it. So I peel it like so, like this. I first remove the ends so that it's easier to peel. There we go. Don't be afraid to use a knife to assist you to peel nicely. But be careful, take care that you don't chop your fingers, as always. So there we go. Now that the garlic is peeled, what I'll do is I'll use this baby to chop it, to grate it so that it's in smaller pieces. Usually I prefer using this part because this is, this is big, right? Like when I'm cooking, well, depending on what I'm cooking, I don't mind using the smaller part, but usually I like using the bigger part. Yeah, so you just grate it like this. And like this, you are going to get your desired size. Yeah, there you go. Now that we have our garlic, because I don't want anything to go to waste, what I do is I do that. I don't know what they call it, but yeah, so I right away mix it with my onions. And I get this baby so that I stirred the onions. Okay, now let me show you what I am doing. So let me just adjust my phone because I'm making this video on the phone. Yeah, so right here, I am now stirring, and then I noticed that I need to put a little bit of oil, but then I am going to use the bacon fat, right? You remember I was making some bacon, so I am going to use the bacon fat, a little bit of bacon fat. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll scoop it like this. Because it has that bacon flavor, kind of, right? So that is what's gonna go in the beans, the bacon flavor. All right, so while it's cooking, I am going to show you. Now it's time for me to open the can of beans. So let's go and open the can of beans. This is a can opener. Again, let me show you. So this is the electric can opener that I'm using today. And then I'm going to plug it in. There. And again, let me adjust the camera so that you see what I'm doing. I know you've probably seen this, you've probably used it, but yeah, that's just something that I like doing. Yeah, so like that. And then this is again, it's not open. And then I am going to use it. So hi. Yeah, you want to help me? Yeah, go ahead. I'm making it live, so you can. Oh, that's right. You can look and see. Oh, look at that! Just like a miracle. Yeah, there we go. Yes. So now we are going to add our beans to the onion and garlic. So. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so perhaps I flip the camera so that you see what I am doing. Yeah, so I am just going to add the Tia first, because this is open now. What we are going to do is drain the beans. All right. So yeah. So can you come and help me drain this? Thank you. I remember my brother-in-law, like when we were younger, he used to make some fried beans, some baked beans, whatever you call it. Baked beans, yeah. He used to make and yeah, so. Okay, so like once you're done, you can come and throw it in. Okay, the onions are ready. So I don't want it to burn. While I'm waiting for Tia to bring the beans, what I'll do is, like, are you done?
No, I'm doing that.
Okay, so I'll just remove it from the plate so that wait for Tia to bring the beans. Oh, okay. Okay, quickly. And yeah, so that portion, leave the breast in the can. Yeah, just in case it doesn't come out nice. Okay. There we go. Bring some tomato sauce. And yeah, some ketchup. bring some. We are going to add some ketchup because it gives it that. Yeah. Can you also bring the water? Put in the water.
How much?
I'll tell you when. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And we are just going to put some ketchup.
Shake it.
Okay. So I shook it. And let it heat through. So I'm just going to let it boil. In the meantime, what I'll do is I will keep telling stories, right? Yeah, so yeah, it's beginning to look like baked beans. Yeah, so yeah, so we'll let it heat through, and then yeah, breakfast will be ready. And then I'll do my eggs. The bacon is already ready, and then yeah, we'll eat some breakfast. All right, guys. Yeah. So in the meantime, let's go tell, you know, tell some stories. Okay. All right. So what kind of stories do you guys want to tell me? What kind of stories? What kind of stories? Let's talk. Let's talk. So we'll put the camera right here. All right. Yeah. Did I mention also that I don't really drink coffee? I like drinking green tea, and I already made some green tea for me. So I just don't want to fill myself with liquids. It's so cold, I can't sweat it out. So obviously, there's only one way that I can excrete the juices, the liquids in my body, like if I drink all those things, and that's just peeing it. I didn't want to be going to the bathroom all the time, like yeah, especially that I haven't eaten just yet. So I will wait until I have my breakfast. I'm going to have another cup of green tea. I already have had one, so I think that's good for today, for now. Yeah, so what kind of stories would you like to tell me, guys? What kind of stories? What kind of stories? All right. So I hi hi hi. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you watching me from so that I can give you a shout out? And just say hi to me. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? How are we doing? What is the weather like where you are streaming from? All right, all right. Yeah, so yeah, I've been on here 30 minutes already. What I'll do is I'll cut the live when we are at 30 minutes, just because I want to have some breakfast, eat, and then we'll come back and do another live during the course of the day. Right? What do you think, guys? Does that sound like a plan? Let's do just that. So we still have 3 more minutes to go, and then we'll cut the live so that we eat some breakfast, and then we can start a live again later. Yeah, although like I did have uh, an idea of some videos. What I'll do is I'll actually be making videos. Yeah, Tia, can you check? And then if you want to put some more water, you can. Like if it needs a little bit more water, then you can do that. Like how's it looking?
It looks good.
You okay? Did you taste it?
No, I don't like chicken.
Uh, but those beans are the only ones that I found.
I know.
The 6 bean mix. You know that's not my favorite, right?
Me too.
I prefer the other kind,
Me too.
just the one kind.
Me too.
Yeah. And yesterday when we went to the store, I was actually looking around for baked beans, but I did not find it because I could have bought the baked beans like, yeah. Can you hear the beans cooking? Does it sound like it's going to burn? Yeah, I put, really? Can you stir it?
Oh, okay. Probably do more water.
You see?
Because at first when I came,
Yeah, but because I'm a cook, I know. I can even tell the difference between something that's boiling that's full of water and something that's boiling and is about to burn. I know it.
okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So, you guys, it's been 30 minutes since I started my live. What I'll do is I'll cut the live and then we'll do again after we eat. Yeah. And then remember, I got a call. I ignored it. I didn't answer it. I need to call that person that was calling me. Yeah, just to see what it is that they wanted to talk about. All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you so much for joining my live. I really appreciate it. So we'll see you. Hopefully you got the idea that if it's beans that you want for breakfast, there's no, like, it shouldn't prevent you from eating your beans or something that you are journeying just because you don't have it. You can make do with what you have, which I did, because the beans the baked beans for breakfast I did not have. So what I did is I just took the beans that was available and I made it like breakfast beans. And I'm going to make my eggs. I'm going to make my, yeah, bacon is already made. The beans are ready. So what I'll do is I'll just enjoy the breakfast. All right, we'll see you in the next live.